The clash of the Titans, the boss versus the player, the dressing room bust up. Player had to be separated from the head coach. You name it. Wherever you look right now, that is what the topic of conversation is regarding West Ham. West Ham didn't have the best of performances against Brentford. West Ham haven't had the best start to the season so far this season. And the mainstream media are very quick to pick up on specific things. Of course, we've seen our best player come off the park at halftime in a confusing decision to some, not so confusing to others. But essentially, I think I was a little bit confused at our best player coming off the park, albeit he hasn't been our best player. He's not been performing, but he is also playing in a position that's not really necessarily suited to him. But rumours are starting to come out saying that there was a dressing room bust-up. And we have to be really mindful of what stories are coming out, where they're coming from, and do we actually know the genuine, sincere truth on the situation. Now, let's just address the elephant in the room. Would there be a dressing room bust-up? Possibly. Does that happen more regular than we know? Probably. Does it happen at West Ham a lot? Probably. But does it happen at every club also? Probably. If you are a player that's been pinpointed as not performing, you're well within your rights to be pissed off. You are well within your rights to be pissed off. If you don't necessarily agree with the head coach, you're well within your rights to be pissed off. Do people as human beings disagree with each other? Absolutely. Will they do that in football? Absolutely. Will they do that in a professional job? Absolutely. We have to be really mindful of what information we're fed, what information we know, what information we believe, what information we are led to believe to be true. And we have to be very careful about how that can transpire into a specific story. Of course, it's all about the clicks. I'm having a jesting about the Lopetegui versus Kudus title. I'm jesting about the clash of the Titans head coach versus star player. I'm jesting because I'm just wanting you to be very careful. Now, rumours and reports are suggesting that they have had a bust-up at halftime with Lopetegui suggesting that certain players aren't team players, and potentially the rumour is that Kudus got really offended by that and they had to be kept apart in the dressing room. I don't know how true this stuff is. I don't know if I believe it necessarily. Do I think they had words? Probably. Do I think they can get over it? Absolutely. Is it well within West Ham's rights that this situation has to be resolved? 1,000,000%. Why? Because not having Kudus in West Ham is not very good. Lopetegui is not stupid. He is not stupid. But he's equally his head coach. He's well within his rights to say, I don't think you're performing. I think you're better than what you're doing. We know he's better than what he's doing. But equally, the buck stops with the head coach. The head coach makes the decisions in the game on the day. And I feel like he's making some harsh decisions. I do. I genuinely do. It's not been a great start to the season. Let's hope that this story doesn't transpire to be something dramatically true. Let's hope that it's not escalated to areas where, there isn't, there's manipulation in terms of the truth. Just be very mindful of the fact that performances haven't been well. We're going to need to have a Kudus fighting on all cylinders. We're going to need to have Lopetegui making decisions, big decisions like he's been doing, and trying our best to get some points on the lead up to the Ipswich game, going into the international break again, frustratingly. But like I said, it hasn't been a great start to West Ham. We don't want stories like this gathering pace. We don't want stories like this having any element of truth. We don't necessarily know what the truth is yet. And it has been a struggle so far this season. But we have to take things with a pinch of salt. That's not me disagreeing with ITKs that are out there, people who are reporting this news. All I am saying is, until we have facts presented in front of us, until people speak out who were in that room, then you just have to take things with a pinch of salt. That's all I am saying. And I will take this with a pinch of salt. But you've got to look at things practically. Will Kudus be pissed off? Yes. Yes. Will Lopetegui be pissed off? Yes, but who isn't pissed off? Me. Who isn't? Sorry, not me. Everyone. Everyone is. So let's see what happens. Let's see how the training facilities go this week. Let's hear from Lopetegui in the press conference. Let's see how West Ham line up ahead of the Ipswich game. Bear with us, join us, and let us know your thoughts actually in the comments. Let us know what you think on this situation. Take it easy and come on, your hands.